Yu-Gi-Oh! Chaoscharge, episode 14, Fujiwhara.
Welcome back to the Pro Circuit
First time I
Network.
saw this title, I
Carson
thought,
Vorse
the
here
bad
with my
guy
good
from
friend
GX
Gabriel
Season
Miguel.
4?
We're only
But
several hours
yes
away
and no.
from yet another exciting
Fujiwhara
title
is
match
a
at
weather
the Seto Dome
event in
Stadium.
which
Carson,
two
it's insane.
cyclones, or
Thousands
like
are flocking to the
tornadoes,
Seto Dome
combine
Stadium
to make
for what
one
may
big
turn out to be an
tornado.
historic duel for all to
Or
remember.
like one consumes
Right,
the
you
other,
are Gabriel.
rather.
And everyone is talking about one duelist in
So,
particular.
another episode for the bad
Tobias
guys, no
Riptor.
doubt. Just taking people to town.
Justice couldn't save you from losing this duel. My two evil heroes attack your life points directly.
Interesting, some unique
Reavers
decks.
would love a Neo Day Dallas surf and turf, wouldn't you agree?
No, Dark
Now let's
Magician!
finish this duel. Malicious Bane, finish him off now.
Yeah, Jay said behind the scenes, that's
Now
straight up
I
just a
will
reference to
sacrifice
Dark
elemental
Magician.
hero Absolute Zero.
We just eliminated from a tournament, though, you know. No, he's not dying or anything like
Malicious
that.
Edge, which I can do with one tribute since you have a monster. And whenever Absolute Zero leaves the field, its special ability automatically destroys every monster you control. Listen, sweetheart, it's nothing personal, but you are not going to make it as a pro duelist if you're running Dark Souls. No defense, you're wide open. Malicious Edge, attack her life points directly and finish this duel.
You didn't mock me for playing a rogue tier
Gabriel,
deck, but
we are
hey, at
seeing a
least
whole new
it's
Tobias
getting you a
Riptor
win.
here.
The only way that you
Just
can
a
win is
short
speeding
time
up
ago,
these
he
rogue
lost his
tier
state
decks.
champion title to the new California
But hey,
state
wins are
champion,
wins, am I
Carl
right?
Karma. Now Mr. Riptor is back on his feet, even making the pro duelists, who also entered for a shot at the title match, look like novices.
Quite right, Carson. It's like Mr. Riptor went through some super harsh training or something, just so he could come back in such a short time.
Indeed, Gabriel. Or maybe it's just because of the new deck he's running. Whatever the case, Tobias's true test will come at sundown tonight, when he faces off against champion of the pro dueling circuit, Kaiser Bolt.
Oh
in a
boy, an
winner-take-all
actual
duel
challenge.
for the championship title.
What a crock of shit. Those two don't know what they're talking about. This is just pathetic. Everyone in this city thinks they are really good at dueling. And to think, the old Tobias used to be just like them back when he was still using mech lords.
What was that, about 8
That was
episodes
then,
ago?
This is now. It won't be long now. Then Kaiser Bolt is next.
Bro, you've been taking down a bunch of rogue tier decks and
That
being
was
like,
lame.
I am the new king of
Good.
games.
That
Meanwhile,
means you can
Kaiser's
hear me
been
now.
facing actual
Is it
decks
so?
for literal
Correct.
years.
I'm Mr. Reva's top spy he told you about.
I was wondering when you were going to speak to me. This tiny
It's
earpiece
like this
in
is
my
night
ear
and
was
day.
getting annoying just sitting in there.
He's got Bluetooth,
Perhaps.
eh?
But it had to be made small enough not to be seen. Otherwise, if anyone found out about
Otherwise,
it,
the
you
SpongeBob
would have been
episode where
faced with
Patrick
immediate
gives SpongeBob all the
disqualification due to
driving
people thinking
instructions.
You were being coached.
Just
And
wearing a
this
giant
plan would have
cowboy
been a
hat.
complete bust.
Yeah, I know.
Master Reg's orders to you are simple. Do you still have that suitcase we had you bring to the stadium?
No, I left it behind. Of course I brought it. It's sitting on the table. What about it?
Inside it you
I'll
will
probably
find a
cover
small
it, but
device.
I like that.
Attach it
It's
to
funny.
your duel disc before the duel with Mr. Bolt. It will make sense in due time.
Alright, just give me a minute. Just let me stand up here.
How are Ojama's gonna help? I have
What
a
is
little
this?
opening sound effect.
It looks like a webcam, at the same time it looks like a bomb.
Come now, we are not terrorists. Trust me. The device
Well,
will help
one
you
of
in
us
your
might
next
be,
duel,
but
preventing
she's the
any
one that makes all the cooking.
outside interference.
What's that supposed to? Well, Reggie's the boss.
Hello, Grumpy.
Oh no, I was joking! Can I stop summoning you for like 5 minutes? Why do I only summon
I
the
was
bad
hoping your late
things?
arrival meant that you weren't coming at all.
Unfortunately.
And miss out on all the action that's going to take place in the finals. Not a chance, Grumpy. Besides, I had my own job to do here in the stadium.
And that
What would
is...
that be?
Let's just say I had to neutralize the security team, just in case. I stuck some sleeping pills into some delicious fresh-made donuts, handed them to them, and now the security team are taking a well-deserved nap.
Is that really necessary?
Potentially a permanent
There's only
one.
Duel as part of a title match.
There's so much more in play here, Grumpy. Just do your job, or I will be reporting you to Daddy.
Daddy? Hold on, are you referring to...
Master
Reggie.
Reggie? Why, yes. He adopted me when I was very little.
That explains a lot.
Are we judging off our parents now? Because from what I can see, your dad is still looking for the milk, isn't he?
Ooh,
Why, you little...
That's a low blow.
Tobias Riptor.
But it's nice to know a
please
bit
make
more
your
about
way
the
to stadium
characters.
grounds in preparation for the title match duel. Once again, Tobias Riptor, you are needed at the stadium grounds in preparation for the title match duel.
Actually, knowing that a
will
bit more
finish
about
this
Tobias
later.
might explain a bit
If you
more of
say
his
so, Grumpy.
attitude. Like, it's no knock to single parents or anything like that. They're
almost
doing
time.
all they can, but there's a reason it's a two-family household that usually works out the best. Again, no
Tobias is
knocking
doing
to single
fantastic,
families.
Mr.
Absolutely not.
Rever.
They do.
No,
Ah,
he's
let's
doing
get off
better
the
than
topic.
fantastic. He's already made it to the finals.
I kept my promise. Tobias kept his. Your wish will be granted soon.
There was one duel that I was worried Tobias was going to lose, though. The duel which would determine who would have made it to the finals.
You were afraid to lose to Dark Scorpions? Ooh. Ah, War Rocks.
Now I use the effect of my spell card. Your monsters lose attack equal to half of Bane's. Then I use my malicious Bane's effect.
It's a nice little
With
pose.
now
Makes it work out.
weakened, Shields is destroyed. With him gone, I'm one step closer to winning this duel.
Yeah, sure, buddy. But you ain't gonna make it so long as I still control my 2 hunt scouts.
Nice to know Z just
Okay,
got in on
then I
this.
immediately move to my battle phase, and then I immediately will tell your hunting scouts to get out.
Big deal. I'm still not worried. I changed Phison's effect, so that means...
It means nothing when I activate Forbidden Chalice. Your little scout gains 400 attack points, but all its effects are negated this turn. Which means no tributing, no War Rocks come back, and now you have an open field.
No, please, no! No!
I have a wife and kids!
No!
You are one dramatic man. You should be an actor. Bane, finish him off.
But I promised
But I
my
must
kids
admit,
I'd bring the milk home.
Tobias proved me
Dad?
wrong and pulled off the upset victory. We should do business like this more often, Mr. Rever.
I'll consider it. I best see myself out. I'd hate to spoil your front row seat for this final match.
It will be a match to remember. If you see Tobias
Oh,
before
you
the
ain't
final
wrong.
match,
I'm sure it'll be
tell
a
him
good
I
fight.
send my congratulations for finally sending Kaiser and his pathetic armed dragon thunders packing.
Oh,
Do.
don't worry. They've already packed.
Oh yes.
This is the
I
fun of a
certainly
little
can't forget
tournament
one
segment where you can just
more
have mini
crucial
duels like
important
that. You can have
detail.
cameos and stuff
A duel
galore,
like
and it's
this
fine.
deserves a special dueling field that's appropriate for it.
You know, that actually would be nice. But we can't do it in time for the duel.
Oh, don't you worry about that. I can get something arranged in time.
We set up like one of
Interesting.
those battlefield
Hey,
areas like in the
if you can pull
Pokemon
something
anime
off, that
whenever
would be
they're at the
great.
leagues.
I think you're gonna love
It'd be
it.
neat.
Same with the
I don't know how it would
spectators.
work, but it'd be
Let me
neat.
make a few calls and I'll have everything ready in time for the duel.
Thank you, Mr. Rever.
But of course, my dear Chairman Garner.
The day has finally come for Kaiser's downfall. I will say it again. This will be a match to remember.
A match to remember.
Groovy,
for
groovy.
Sure.
It's the signal. Time for everyone to die. Especially me. Wait, what? Wait, nothing. Well, things are getting, things seem to not be going the way. Well, no matter... The thing is, the Chaos Sphere Field, keep in mind, the way to die in a Sphere Field, your number is destroyed, or your Chaos number, rather, and then you lose. We haven't seen someone with their Chaos number get destroyed, and then... Well, actually, no, that's not true. The, Well, either way, I think it is potentially that if a Chaos number is destroyed, but you still win the duel, you're fine. You lose, you're dead. Reduced to atoms. However, if your Chaos Monster isn't destroyed and you lose, you're fine. We're going to get introduced to her at some point. I'm looking forward to seeing her getting added to the cast. Finding out what's her whole thing. I did have the theory that maybe, like, that Zijo's character was related to that. No. I don't know if it's a spoiler or something like that, but if you had that theory like I did, no. I get some sneak peeks to behind-the-scenes stuff. Of course, I could tell me the entire frickin' story from beginning to end, but it'd be like, hey, look at this thing I made. Oh, it's neat. Good job. Anyway, on to the other stuff. Or just be like, hey, look at the sting I made. Oh my god, I can't wait to see that in the show. Oh, you're gonna be excited for it. That sort of thing. Anyway, time to start charging in the chaos. Fujiwhara.
Alright, you two. Everything is going according to plan.
Two according to plan. I'm
Cersei and Kaiser
suspicious.
should be expecting my arrival any moment now. But before then, Victor,
Yes, Master Reggie.
per Candace's request, begin evacuating any and all children as well as their families from the stadium.
Excuse me?
But, sir, that's going to take.
Are you complaining now, Mr. Cop? Or are you going to follow the second-in-command's orders?
Why is
Look,
Reggie the
Ducky.
second in command?
Alright, that's enough. Candace's plan makes sense anyway. There are innocents we do not want in the crossfire. That, and children and their families who likely do not duel, will not provide us with duel energy anyway. Unnecessary casualties are never needed, especially under these circumstances. Remember, Victor, that's why we made sure the innocents on that train ride didn't meet a similar fate. If innocent lives can afford to be saved, and they are not necessary sacrifices, then we save them at all costs. I'm building a utopia, and I will not build it on a foundation of corpses. Is that understood?
Yes, sir.
Congratulations,
Good.
you're already doing better
We
than
best leave now
communism.
and get started to get Candace's request done.
Well, that's the
You
difference
better get
between
going
them
too,
and a
Candace.
terrorist organization,
Once you're
though.
up on the roof,
They're not willing
wait
to
on standby
sacrifice
with the
countless
spear
lives to
field
get what they
cue
want.
until
There
I
are
give the
lines
order.
they will not cross.
Yes, Daddy?
Now, granted, what
That's
they're
my
doing
good
is still
girl.
evil and
We're
wrong.
alone
We're not
now.
debating that sort of thing, but there's a code to it. One of those things where it's like, if there was a third villain group, hypothetically speaking, I have no spoiler details behind the facts on that one, but hypothetically, if there was a third group, we might be actually rooting for the Chaos Knights, because at least they have standards.
Cersei? Kaiser?
Master Reggie.
Status report, Cersei.
I'm thinking
Tobias
of dyeing
is
my
exactly
hair.
where he needs
Our
to
hair
be.
colors are too
He is
similar.
completely oblivious about the device.
They might think we're related.
Wonderful. And has Kaiser learned to master the power of the cards I gave him? Per my request back at base.
Took us several unsuccessful attempts. But yes, Kaiser has made that power his own.
Excellent.
Excellent, Cersei. Job well done. Kaiser, you seem distracted. What's on your mind, my friend? Kaiser, there's no need for the silent treatment. If you have something to say to me, best to say it instead of keeping it bottled up.
The cards that you gave me, Cersei warned me about them. About how they pose a greater risk within chaos fields.
Do you think I didn't take that into consideration before I handed the cards to you? I understand if you do have some fear or doubt, but you need to buck up and kick those to the side. We are all already too deep into this final phase of my plan. You cannot back out now.
He is right, Kaiser. And I get it. You are unsure of it all. But the Kaiser Bolt who I gave my heart to wouldn't let something like uncertainty, let alone fear, hold him back.
She's right. You are a man who can hold his own more than just fine, especially in duels. No reason that this title match should be any different. Everything you have done so far as the newest member of the Chaos Knights has led up to this moment. That, plus my patience with Tobias and his usefulness to me, have long since expired. That fool Chairman Garner has also served his purpose for long enough. Would you like to
So
see
Tobias
Chairman
is
Garner one
just
final time in person,
being thrown
Kaiser?
out, essentially.
I'd rather not.
He hasn't done much, though,
expected.
but I guess that's part of the
You
reasons why.
focus on your duel, Kaiser. That sorry bastard of a
Tobias was the
chairman
plan
is
B
mine.
if they couldn't get the Kaiser. But now they have the Kaiser,
Prepare for your
but
time.
we don't need the plan B anymore.
Sundown will be
And
here
if by
before we
some
know it.
miracle, like some act
Yes,
of
Master
God,
Reggie.
hypothetically, Tobias wins, well then I guess we didn't need the Kaiser in the end. Either way, we win. Still,
Harley,
just
Jeff,
trust no
both
one, not even your
myself
own
and Chase
teammates.
seriously can't thank you enough for letting us stay here at the apartment over the last week. We owe you one.
It's nothing, really. You guys can stay as long as you need to. Carly and I really don't mind the extra company.
Yeah, much better staying with us than burning more of your money on hotel rooms.
No
Right?
kidding. We'd be dead broke in no time flat.
Oh,
Not
yes
sure
you
how
would.
long it's
Those
going to
prices
be,
are ridiculous.
But Jace and I will be out of here as
And
soon
you're in
as the next
California,
train
so they're
back
even
to the
more
East
ridiculous.
Coast becomes available.
How long do you think that will be?
I wish we knew. Rail networks have been on high alert ever since Derail's little stunt. Everyone else has been.
Are you sure it's because of Derail's stunt, or there was a leaf on the rails?
More
it is
than
a
likely,
joke.
The exact outcome that the Chaos Knights wanted to have happened.
Exactly.
But we all know better. We know the truth.
And it's not just us. AJ knows the truth too.
Not that that matters. AJ was holding us back from the get-go.
Why you gotta be like that,
in
though?
stopping the Chaos Knights.
Are you sure about that?
Your
I'm more
attitude
than just
towards him
sure.
ain't helping
I
things.
say it with complete honesty.
Sorry.
You're confident, Austin, but you better hope it doesn't
A
backfire.
little too
and blow up in
confident.
your face.
You're being very confident for a
Jace
man
is
who hasn't had
correct
a
on
duel
that.
in like 8
Yeah, I'm with
episodes.
Jace and Jenna on this too. But you know what? Let's put all the Chaos Knight stuff behind us. At
That's
least
not
for
my
tonight.
fault,
I
Chase.
want
That's
to
the
watch
writing.
Kaiser Bolt's title match.
It's not by my
Title
choice.
match? Quick, turn the TV on.
Yeah, right.
Already.
Tournament time? On goes
Welcome
the
back to the
TV.
Pro Circuit Network, everyone. If you're just tuning in
I
with
mean, this
us,
happened at
we
GX
have a
as
highly
well when
anticipated title
Zane
match
had his
about to
first
start.
big duel after he
You're just
graduated.
in time.
Everyone just wanted to see the
Tonight,
front row seats
champion
to
of
see
the Pro
Zane
Dueling
versus...
Circuit,
Who's
Kaiser
this
Bolt,
Aster guy? I'm
will
sure
be
he won't be
defending his
important later.
title against a challenger that some may recognize. Former California State Champion, Tobias Riptor.
I do
I
like the little
honestly didn't
PCN
think
logo in the
Tobias would
corner.
come
Makes
back
it a
this
little
soon
bit
after
more,
I defeated him.
well, official.
Guess the asshole wanted to try proving he was still one of the best around.
From what I overheard, Tobias upgraded his deck from Mech Lords to Evil Heroes.
So Tobias upped his game.
Kind of
Kaiser's
more of a
going to have
side
his work
grade,
cut out
really,
for him.
but hey, it's he
Maybe,
got to the finals
maybe
with them,
not.
so
But
he
let's
must have
remember
gone
that
better.
this is Tobias Riptor we're talking about here. Even without the overconfidence and that ego, there's no way he is winning this match against Kaiser.
Kaiser Bolt.
Well,
It's
there's
been a
always the
long
what
time.
if
I
factor.
can't even recall the last time we
Kaiser
saw each other
bricks.
face to face.
That's a way he could win. Nothing?
Line. Hello, Earth to Kaiser.
Wow, not even worth
Come on,
speaking
you gotta at
to.
least give me something.
We're on
You
the
can't just
same
stand
team,
there and
darn
give me
it.
silent
Mr. Riptor, if you are all done, I'd like to get started with our duel.
Jeez, you don't have to come at me that hard.
Got a new
Then
duel
again,
disc as
you're
well.
usually not one to trash talk anyway. After this duel,
I like
your
how
time
Carly
is
immediately
mine.
noticed a
If
change.
that's what you believe, my friend, we need to let our cards determine the outcome.
Candace, now.
She's throwing the sphere field. I thought that AJ was
Hey,
sorry, not
what's going
AJ.
on?
I thought that Tobias
Folks,
was going
don't
to throw
look
it.
away now, but something just appeared above them.
Here we go. Oh, dang it! Now I gotta watch on
The
TV.
live feed went dead. It's no good, the Pro Circuit Network channel is down completely.
Jace, you saw that right?
Yeah,
Just before the
and now
signal
the whole
went dead.
world knows.
You mean what looked like a chaos field? Yeah, I saw it.
What are you guys talking about?
That was a chaos field surrounding the top of the stadium.
Like what the Chaos Knights use? Austin, are you absolutely sure?
Jason, I cannot mistake it.
Absolutely not. That was indeed a chaos field.
The Chaos Knights are on the attack again. There's only one person who they would want to go after at the stadium.
Kaiser.
Meanwhile, at the
That's it?
stadium,
That's supposed to be Mr. Rever's special duel field?
a giant glowing purple ball.
Mr. Bolt, are you seriously not concerned with whatever the heck is going on?
No, Mr. Riptor, I am not.
I wonder if this is part of the whole outside interference thing that Sun talked about. If it is, hey, I ain't gonna bitch. But why is Mr. Bolt so chill about it? I
Because
don't
he
think
knew
would
ahead
be.
of time.
You know what? Never mind. I need to focus on winning this duel. Let's do this. You're going down, Kaiser.
Let's duel.
Since
But they're
this
not going
is a
inside the
title match,
field.
the rules state
I
that
thought they'd be like
the
teleported in or
challenger,
something.
get to go first.
But I guess it's just for
I'll start
dramatic
off our
effect
duel
and
with
flair and
this.
all that. And to take down the entire
Name literally
PCN.
says what the card does.
Yeah,
For my
double
first
summon.
normal
You
summon,
read it, you know what
I'll
it
summon
does.
Elemental Hero Stratos. When he's summoned to the field, I can add any hero monster from my deck to my hand.
Why do I have the sudden urge to play Wind Up Sir Dino Rabbit?
Then for my second normal summon, I'll summon...
Hey, good music is good music.
When Vion is summoned to the field, I can send one hero monster from my deck to my graveyard. I choose Elemental Hero Shadow Mist. By doing that, I can activate Shadow Mist effect from my graveyard. I can add another hero monster from my deck to my hand. This time I choose Evil Hero Adjusted Gold. Now, for Violent's other effect. By banishing one hero from my graveyard, I can
Search
add
Poly.
Polymerization
Oh, the new art.
deck
No,
to my hand
new
as
art,
well.
nice. I did like it was
That's
Avid and
done.
Burstinatrix
I
on
will
that
use
one.
Stratos and
Makes sense, they
Fire
were the
in
ones
order to
being
create
used
my
like
circuit.
the majority of
I
the times in
resummon
the anime.
2 extra
At least in
hero
GX.
Infernal Devicer.
Yeah, this thing might as well be an evil hero.
I activate his effect. Since
Clearly
it
what's
was
meant to be.
summoned, Infernal Devicer lets me reveal a hero fusion monster in my extra deck. And I can add up to 2 of the fusion materials whose names are on the card.
The Backfire name, the
Since
cool
I revealed
one.
Evil
The
Hero
new Evil
Infernal
Hero
Ring
version.
Infernal Backlash, I can add
When they getting
Elemental
over frame,
Heroes
I'm kidding.
Pokemon and Burstinatrix to my hand. Now, I'll activate Polymerization, using Avion and Burstinatrix together to ignite a stronger heroic flame.
Summons Phoenix Enforcer.
Rise, Elemental Hero Sunrise.
Okay, unexpected, but I'm not against it.
I activate his
Two different
special
attributes.
ability. Since he rised
I
up
always
after
loved
being
this little
special
sun in
summoned,
his chest.
Sunrise
It
lets
is
me cast
sunrise,
spell
so it makes
Miracle
sense.
Fusion in my hand. Then I'll activate Miracle Fusion. I banish Avion and Burstinatrix from my graveyard and use them to once again fusion summon.
You can't make an evil hero. He's not using Dark Fusions.
Fusion summon, Elemental Hero, Flame Wingman, Infernal Rage.
It is cool that we got
This
a new
version of
Flame
Flame
Wingman
Wingman
recently,
is
the
special
favorite
summon.
hero.
I can
It's just
avoid
like,
flavor
oh boy,
content.
another branch of heroes. Just what we needed.
Contact. And there's still
Also,
more.
why do they keep making
Thanks to
Flame
the other
Wingmans that
effect,
don't burn?
Sunrise,
It's like, that's the
every
entire
monster in my
thing.
group gains 200 attack points for
Stop
every
making Flame
different
Wingmans that don't
attribute
burn. I don't
I
think you
have.
understand how Flame Wingman
Now
works.
discard Evil Hero Dusted Gold to use its special ability. By doing that, I can add a card from my deck to my hand as long as that card lists Dark Fusion. I add Evil Assault. After that, I'll place these 3 cards face down and end my turn.
That was a solid first turn. Not bad at all.
Let's see you try and break through my board, Kaiser.
I draw. Exodia obliterates.
So I already have that ready and waiting for you.
Oh great, he's explaining his play. This means it'll work without a
Someone
hitch.
can stop Kaiser's first attack. But even if he does get rid of it, I've got Hate Buster face down as a backup. Once I play my evil heroes on my next turn, Kaiser is all but finished.
Honestly, Mr. Riptor, I'm very disappointed.
Are you only saying that because you opened up with both Lightning Storm and Raigeki in your opening hand? If you did, then that's some
Yesn't.
bullshit.
That
How
is
about
some
I just
bullshit.
show you? My
That's some
first
AI
turn will
bullcrap.
be all that I need to win this duel.
What am I facing you in
That's
Master Duel?
definitely bullshit. You're bluffing.
Am I? Why don't we find out?
Oh man, I do not like the sound of that.
Right, my point is I was like, oh no,
It's
this is
my
gonna
turn.
go downhill
Draw.
fast.
Let's begin with this. I summon Lomia.
What?
Reptiles?
A
You upgrade
snake?
his deck?
When Lomia is summoned, I can add a level 8 reptile monster from my deck to the hand. I add Amno Habakiri no
Oh,
Mitsurugi.
fuck you.
Fuck.
Yeah,
Now I
right.
activate Habakiri no
Finally, he says
Mitsurugi
something I can
from
agree
my
with.
hand. I can reveal it and special summon a Mitsurugi from my deck. I summon Mitsurugi no
Oh man,
Soji.
it's just funny. It just reveals that one
Then I
card. It's
must
like,
tribute
oh
one of my
man.
monsters, So I tribute my just summoned Soji. And that lets me activate
Well,
Seiji's
it was a
ability
fun
from
duel
my
while it
graveyard,
lasted.
letting me add the spell Mitsurugi prayers to my hand.
Goodbye, fun
Activate
duel.
Mitsurugi
Our
And
experience
by
together was
tributing
brief, but I
Habakiri no
enjoyed it.
Mitsurugi from my hand, I'm allowed to apply both its effects. Applying both effects in sequence, I first add Arm no Murakuma no Mitsurugi.
The sad
from my
thing is,
deck to
even
my
if they
hand.
ban Mitsuragi, the
Secondly,
ritual,
at
just
a cost of
hypothetically
800
speaking,
life points,
in
I can
Chaoscharge
summon
you
a
can have at least
Mitsurugi
one
monster
ban
from my
card
hand
for
or
your
graveyard,
character,
I
so...
resurrect Soji.
No, he could keep at least
And
one of
since
the
I also
Mitsuragi.
attributed Habakiri
Only
no
one though,
Mitsurugi,
but still.
I'll activate its other effect, and add the spell Mitsurugi ritual to my hand. Now
I think this is a fine rule to have in the
universe.
universe. You know, just give each character can have one ban card as long as it's in an archetype. You know, that way
I
everyone's
see
whenever I'm
some.
playing
King
freaking
of the
anime
Pharaoh
card of
Imps.
Sanctity.
Now for its effect to detach and search a reptile.
Right?
After that, I play the Snake Rain spell card.
Wait, what?
By discarding one card from my hand, I'm allowed to send 4 reptiles from my deck to the
Oh, the
graveyard.
video. Oh, jeez.
Okay, never mind then.
Yeah, that took
And
a
now
left
with 5
turn.
dark monsters in my graveyard,
What?
I can special summon this card. Umbra Mirage, the Elemental Lord.
What are you doing?
When summoned this way,
So that's why I
Umbra
was being
Mirage
very
lets me add a
particular
monster
with
1500
detaching or
attack
not.
or less
You
from
should
my
prepare
deck
for the
to my
Elemental
hand.
Lord.
So I'll be adding Nunu, the Ogdoadic Remnant. But it
Oh,
won't
that's a
stay in
copy
my hand for long
Sangan.
because I'm using its special ability immediately. By discarding Nunu,
It is
I can
funny how
send
the
one
Elemental
Dark
Lords were
Reptile
based
monster
off of
from my
band
deck
cards
to
at the
the
time,
graveyard.
and then, like,
Then,
we have some
I'll
of
use
them
King of the
back,
Feral
so it's like
Imp
they kind of
special
lost their
ability.
gimmick.
By
Mulan
using
Glacius
one
still holds up,
overlay
though. We don't have to
unit,
Liquid
I
Duel
can add
back
any
yet.
reptile from my deck to the hand. I add Reptilian Mommy. But that's for later.
Sorry, was that Reptilian
For
Mommy?
now, I'll be using the effect of Chaos the Ogdodic Light from my graveyard.
Hold it. I'll chain by activating one of my face downs. The trap favorite contact.
They're trying to interrupt
By returning
this.
selected monsters from my hand, field, graveyard, and/or banishment, I can fusion
Trying to go
summon
into
a
Neos
fusion
Wingman?
monster, so long as it has a hero monster listed as a fusion material. So I'll fuse Flame Wingman Infernal Rage on my field with the Elemental Hero Liquid Soldier in my
Okay.
hand. Embrace the cold
Go
and
ahead,
turn
go.
it into your own strength. May your justice be absolute. I fusion summon Elemental Hero Absolute Zero.
Nice summon chance. You put in defense? No, he didn't.
Fine with me. Chaos's effect now resolves, letting me tribute King of the Feral Imps, and resurrect Chaos back from the graveyard. You also are allowed to special summon a monster from your graveyard, Mr. Riptor, but
I
its
do like
effects
that
will be
aspect of
negated.
Agafidio. They
I'm
both
fine
get
with
a
that.
thing.
I'll bring back
Both
Vision
players get a
Hero
thing.
Bio in
Although
defense.
Agafidios ultimately get more benefits in the
Now
end,
I'm
which is
allowed
the
to
point.
activate Chaos's second ability since it was special summoned.
Mind you, I
I can
don't like
special
that
summon
as
a
someone
level
who
4
plays
Ogre
against
Dadic
Agafidio. I'm
monster
sure the
from my
Agafidio
graveyard.
player is like, would you stop
I
saying
choose
yes?
to bring back Noya, the Ogoadic Remnant. This now means I can use Noya's effect since it was summoned, to add one Ogodadic spell or trap from my deck to the hand. I choose to add Ogodadic Water Lily. Then,
They are
I
Monster
overlay my
Reborn,
level
basically.
8 Umbra Mirage and level 8 Chaos, to build the overlay network again.
Huh?
I exceed Summon, Dingosu, the Orchestra
Ah,
of
I
the Evening
hate this
Star.
thing.
I activated
Now send to
special
grave.
ability. I can send any card you control to the graveyard. Goodbye Absolute Zero.
Since you did that, Absolute Zero's effect automatically activates since it left the field.
Dingirsu detaches so that that doesn't happen.
Too bad for me, that won't make any difference.
Yeah.
If any of his cards will be destroyed, Kaiser can just use one of Dengusuru's overlay units to negate their destruction. It's unfortunately predictable. Go ahead, Kaiser, detach
it
and
works.
save your stuff.
I choose not to respond. Both of
What?
my monsters will be destroyed.
Is he saying up for
Noya
Rainbow
will also
Dark
get
Dragon?
banished instead of going to the graveyard.
What the fuck?
Yeah, his
Seriously,
plays are making no sense.
You idiot.
And that they're
You
working.
just gave up the win.
Did I, Mr. Riptor?
Actually, I
Because from where
ensured
stand,
it.
everything this turn has been going according to plan.
I'm calling serious bullshit. There's no way it's going according to plan, as you put it. You just let all your monsters get destroyed.
Which is what I wanted to have happen. I activate Nunu's second effect from within my graveyard. Since I don't control any monsters, I can special summon him back to my field.
Okay.
Me and my big mouth.
Right.
That's not all. You're not the only one of us who has a double summon in their
Huh?
hand. As you said, the name says what the card does.
Yeah, you
For
know
my
what it
second
does. You
normal
just played
summon,
it.
I will summon Reptilian Mono.
Hi, Nami.
Now I tune my two monsters together.
Synchro summon. Nice little synchro ring stuff there. What are we doing now?
I synchro
Reptilian
summon.
Hydra?
Reptilian Hydra.
Yep. This thing actually got better with
Hydra's
time.
special ability automatically activates. Then I'll chain to that with Lomia's effect from my graveyard. I target up to two monsters on the field, and their attack points go to 0. I choose
Then-
Sunrise and Infernal Devicer.
Then Hydra will blow them both up and
Now
let
Reptilian
Kaiser
Hydra's
draw
special
cards.
ability will resolve, and that means all monsters you control that have 0 attack points are destroyed.
Fuck me. Without Infernal Devicer, I can't activate Hate Buster.
For
Well-
every monster Reptilian Hydra destroyed, I get to draw 1 card. 2 monsters means 2 cards. Then
like
I
Pot of
activate
Greed.
Ogdodic Water Lily. Now 1 reptile from my deck goes to the graveyard.
The phenomenon.
Then if there are 5 reptiles in my
It is nice to have a
graveyard with
beat
different
stick every
names,
once in a
one
while.
of them can be resurrected back to the field. Take the throne, rise up to command your subjects. Venominate, the king of poisonous snakes.
It may be an old school mentality, but I always like to have at least one beat stick in the deck, just in case.
The king of poisonous snakes gains
It is a
500
brick
attack
often,
points
but
for every
sometimes it
reptile
comes in handy.
subject in my graveyard.
Also,
And there's still
harder
more
to play
coming.
with those stats.
I now activate Mitsurugi Ritual.
From
my deck, I
Couldn't
send
you
Lion
nod and say you
Alligator and
did?
Night Sword Serpent to the
Oh,
graveyard.
great! More snakes
That will
in
allow
grave
me to
means
ritual
more power
summon
for
this card.
Phenomenon.
Come on out. I'll know Murakumo no Mitsurugi. And I activate its special ability. When he's ritual summoned, Murakumo no Mitsurugi can destroy all monsters on your field. Say goodbye to Vision Hero Vial.
Also, for those curious,
It
what
was my last
like,
line of
right around the
defense.
end, this is Andross's theme from Star Fox
Tobias is
Adventures.
losing. He and Reggie Rever promised me Kaiser both defeat.
I'm afraid there's more to come, Mr. Riptor.
You cannot be serious. What more could you possibly do this turn?
Exodia obliterates.
Since Night Sword Serpent was sent to the graveyard by a card effect, it can be special summoned to the field.
What's next? Firewall
And then,
Dragon?
Since I control a face-up Dark Reptile, I can special summon
At this
card
point
from
in a
my
duel,
hand.
I'd just be like, you know
My
what?
reptilian
Cook, let me
face.
see what you can do.
Another tuner monster.
I ain't hitting the surrender
You're
button.
seriously
Let's see what you can
gonna flex
do.
on me by summoning another synchro monster?
No, not a synchro monster. Something else. Very special.
Oh.
I don't like the sound of
Overlay.
that one bit.
I now overlay level 4 Night Sword Serpent and Reptilian Copal. With these two monsters,
Another King of the
I build
Fair
the
Ones.
overlay network. I exceed summon. Number 106.
Oh,
Giant
crap.
Hand.
The introduction of the over 100 numbers. Shite. Do not want. Hit that surrender button right now. Hit that surrender button right now. I'm not kidding. Hit the surrender. There's a surrender button in the top left. You should touch it.
A number card that goes over 100? I've never heard of such a thing.
And you never will again.
Nope,
Matter of fact,
you're dead.
I could push this even further if I
Even
wanted
further beyond.
A rank up magic?
to. Like I said, I could push this further if I wanted.
But I don't.
But I won't. For one reason, Mr. Riptor.
You're not worth
You've
it.
never been worth it.
Ooh.
I'm done with this duel. You have wasted far too much of my time. Go all of my monsters, attack and wipe out.
But wait,
all
what's
of
that
his
third
life
face down though? The evil
Never
hero
been
card?
worth it. I am gonna make you eat those words, asshole. And I'm about to prove it. That third face down card on my field, that's actually Evil Assault. I threw it face down as a bluff. The last card in my hand is actually Battle Fader. When you attack my life points directly, I can special summon this card. and
No,
end
you
the
can't.
battle phase.
Giant Hand
No,
would
you
say
won't.
no.
Not with Murakamo no Mitsurugi on my field. When my opponent activates a card effect, my Mitsurugi negates that effect. Unless my opponent discards a card from their hand.
And they don't have any more cards in
Discard
their
another
hand.
card, but I can't. Battle Fader's the only card in my hand.
Him throwing that down as a
Meaning
bluff
Battle
screwed
Fader doesn't
him.
Get special summoned, and you lose the duel.
No! I can't lose again.
Too bad, so sad. Oh well, you fell. Everyone attack! Oh, Jesus Christ!
Ow! What the actual fuck? Son of a bitch, that hurt!
This is absolutely unacceptable. I'm getting Reggie and Tobias up here immediately.
That's not going to happen, Chairman Ghana.
Excuse me? Oh shit, she's
Whoa, hey,
packing
now,
heat!
Easy. There's no need to do anything rash here.
Rash, don't you go pulling that bullshit on me. This is for everything you put my darling through for all these years. Asshole.
Well, fuck!
Fucking gunshot? The heck was all that about?
I didn't expect it to go that route with him. I thought we were just gonna
Finally
lose the
done,
duel to Kaiser or something.
One
Nope,
shot to the
fucking
head was all
die.
it took. Now get out of there.
Understood. I'm on my way
You might
back
want to
now.
double tap a couple of
Kaiser,
times,
you
honey. I
talking
saw
to
no, I
yourself?
saw this TV
Or you
show,
actually talking
or
to
another
somebody
show.
I can't
Guy
see
got shot in the
or
head,
hear?
still was able to call the cops.
Mr. Riptor, if I were in your
I'm
position,
just saying double
I would
tap,
have
that's
other
all.
things to be concerned about.
What's that supposed to mean? You know what, whatever. You
The Baron
haven't seen
Chaos
the
Field's
last-
still up there.
I said you haven't seen the last of... Hey, what's going on? I can't move. What the...
What's going on? Everyone's being sacrificed to Chaos Field. Goodbye, men! Only men and dueling participants. And I say women and children, you're safe, don't worry. Can I leave now?
What happened to them? Absorbed into dual energy.
Hi, Master Redver. Can I move now, please? I'd like to run away.
Reggie? What's the
Please
meaning
put
of
that
this?
back. I
Isn't
need
it
that to
obvious?
flee from you.
This was my plan from the start, and you played your part perfectly. What are you talking about? Wow, you really are an idiot. Let us take this conversation elsewhere.
That would require me to move first. Oh, okay. I
Much
thought they were going to
better.
go in the Chaos Sphere. I know it's gone,
Now,
but, you know,
let me
you might
break
have a
this down
backup.
for you in terms you will understand.
Oh,
Starting,
fuck.
of course, with Kaiser.
He's
Bolt.
paralyzed and we're on top of
You
a
wanted
roof.
his title, I wanted him. You were merely a contingency. If Kaiser didn't work, then you would have been the backup plan. But since he accepted, you ceased to be necessary.
You
used
outlived your
You
usefulness.
son of a bitch! Yeah, that was the whole point.
I'm going to
You're
throw
going
you
to
out like
pay.
a spare for
Oh,
a
please.
spare
Empty
car
threats mean
key.
nothing in your position. You're powerless. What are you gonna do? Bite my ankles? You can't even stand up.
Probably because electric shock. Or was that
Did you
thing
really
that was
think
in
that
the
device we had you attached
device,
to your
yeah.
dual disc was there to help you? Well, in some degree, yes.
I thought it was a
See, if you had
Chaos
won the
Sphere
duel,
field, honestly,
the
because of
device
the
would
ball
have done
thing.
nothing. I'd make up some lie about what it did and move on. But since you lost, that device fulfilled its purpose. You already felt what a shocking experience it provided. One strong enough to paralyze you from the neck down. All you can do is talk, which, let's be real, Tobias, it's no different from when you could move.
Yeah, that's all you could have done anyway,
The tinier
so...
the dog, the louder it barks. You can fuck off. Go to...
Oh, come on!
Is that what you truly wish for your final words to be? I'm gracious enough to give you a redo on those final words if you like. Or it can be
Kiko,
go to hell if
fuck
that's what you
yourself.
want, fitting for a man whose sole personality is rage. All of this time, you wanted revenge. Revenge on a little girl whose only crime was that she beat you. You, Tobias Riptor, are the pettiest man I have ever had the displeasure of interacting with. I have no place for you in my utopia. Shame, too. Maybe you could have been something, if only you could have admitted to your faults. But it's too late to go back on that
Some
now,
people never
isn't it?
change.
Now, what do you desire your final words to be? Choose them carefully. No words. Instead, a last act of defiance. You know, I could admire that if it came from any other man. Look at the sun, Tobias. A setting sun is a beautiful sight. It always has been this way. We often overlook it because it will rise again tomorrow morning and set again. I'd like you to watch that. Something beautiful to look at in your final moments. Because after all, you won't rise with the sun tomorrow.
That was a good final line. You got... Okay, and there's no music for the outro, just pure silence. Okay, that's actually a really good way to end it. Remind me of an old video on YouTube, There's a Man in the Woods. If you haven't seen it yet, go check that thing out if you like more of the horror sort of aesthetic. Well, okay, not horror, but... Look, if you're interested, okay? It's pretty good. Go into the human psychology and stuff like that. It's also short, so... Anyway, yeah, the point is, it just reminded me of that, so that's more my point I was trying to say, but... Damn, that was just brutal. Okay, I knew Tobias was gonna get kicked out and stuff like that. I didn't expect him to get fucking shot. Also, once you're on the roof, I thought it was gonna be one of those all like, get off, you know? Get out! Oh, how ironic that one of his last cards are get out, considering how that ended. Oy. Probably intentional? Maybe. This could be sort of reference to what Reggie wants in the end. Oy, oy, oy. A part of me also did kind of think like, so tell me, Mr. Tobias, what will your final words be? And then he just says nothing. Like, if I don't answer the question, maybe he won't shoot me. He was gonna shoot you regardless, but just for those things where it's like, maybe this could get away out. Maybe I could like buy time until I can get my body back. It's there was a joke, one of those things where it's how'd it go again? Back in medieval times, a king was really pissed off at a jester. And just like, alright, Jester, how do you wish to die? And the Jester, in the split-second thinking, said, old age! And the king found that so funny that he just let him live after that. It's like, okay, you can live a little longer. But, yeah, it is one of those things where it's, yeah, you might be able to find a way out of this. Like, maybe there's a loophole or this sort of thing. Generally, no, but damn. just thrown out like yesterday's news. Also, part of me does think that's a small critique of like the old Chaoscharge. Just be like, your entire motivation was revenge for one person beating you. How low are you? And Reggie's right in the sense of, you might have had a chance if you could just put your past behind you and be like, you know what? Maybe it's me. I do think that Reggie would have been like, you know, there's a place for you in the Utopia. I'm sure it's in the gutters somewhere, but hey, there's a place for you. I mean, someone has to do the janitor's job, right? But this, no, you kind of set yourself up being too obsessed. Shame, really, because Tobias didn't really get to do much. We never got to see the Mech Lord Dark Calling combination like in the alleyway, but I guess that was just for an intro sort of thing. Like, hey, he used Mech Lords and then Dark Calling. Maybe there was going to be something more for him set up in earlier, but as time went on, the story modified a bit. I'm not saying changed, I'm saying modified. Some things got moved around. I mean, there's a reason that Austin hasn't dueled since, like, we were back on the school campus. It's just the story hasn't needed him to, so he hasn't. He'll get his turn, though, don't worry. I'm sure he'll have a duel against AJ, and they can finally settle their grievances. But, yeah. I mean, not every character in a Yu-Gi-Oh! Show needs to duel automatically. I mean, freaking the original series, like, half the cast didn't duel. I mean, they did in the anime version, but I'm talking about, like, the manga and stuff like that. But, no, some characters just don't duel. I mean, Tori dueled, fuck. Okay, maybe this is a bad example, but the point I'm trying to make is more like, it's a shame that some characters kind of get pushed to the wayside so we can have main characters do stuff. But, hey, if it leads to a more interesting story and stuff like that, that's kind of the, high point of it all. It's like, yeah, Jade and Yusei got like 500 duels in their shows, and they were probably the most interesting characters with the most interesting decks, let's be real here. I mean, it's that, I don't know, that's hypothetically speaking, of course. Anyway, yeah. Although it's still funny to learn that Yusaku in Season 3 of Reigns, or the final season anyway, only had like 2 duels. And one of them was basically an off-screen duel anyway, so it's like, what? Your main character has 2 duels in one of the seasons? Well, at least it took the spotlight off him for 5 minutes, I guess. You know, didn't shove him down your throat anyway. Take what you will. Reigns was its own beast. It had its good points, it had some weird points. But anyway, yeah, we're talking more about Chaoscharge. Just, damn. They just went to town shooting people. I can see why they took out the security system and made sure this wasn't broadcasted, because I'm watching the duel, I'm like, I don't see why they're turning off the cameras and stuff. Like, this is fine. But then when you find out they're killing people and sending people to the freaking chaos sphere absorbed to dual energy, yeah, I wouldn't want that televised either. Otherwise, people might think we're a terrorist organization. And, well, no. We don't want to get, called the wrong thing now. That would be dangerous. We can't call everything terrorism, otherwise, what the fuck do we call terrorists? Because it is a problem in the real world, when you call everyone a Yahtzee, well then what do you call the actual Yahtzees, That is a problem in the day and age. But hey, it's very easy to label everything a Yahtzee. And, yeah. But, goodbye, Tobias. I'd say it was nice knowing you, but not really. I would have liked to see more of you, I guess, but no. The point, like Reggie said, just you were the backup plan, and, well, we don't need the backup plan anymore. And sadly, this isn't like an Uber app where it's just like, well, I have my own car, but, I might need an Uber someday. You never know. This is a case of like, no, I have my own car and my private jet and all my other stuff. I don't think I'll need you. Yeah. When you have the private jet, you don't need an Uber app or something. Metaphor kind of fall apart, but still. I don't know. But, just damn. Complete annihilation. I'm still surprised the freaking... I was convinced there was going to be a duel, because it's a Yu-Gi-Oh! Show, 9 times out of 10. How does the story end? Well, they duel, of course. It's Yu-Gi-Oh! How does every battle in Pokemon end? Well, we have a Pokemon battle, of course. It's just the nature of the beast. It's one of those things we throw up, like, yeah, that's how that works. It just is. Whatever. Roll with it. I'm watching product. Just give me product and I'm happy, You watch Star Wars, it's probably going to end in a lightsaber battle, and so on and so forth. But hey, as long as we get a good fight and good stories out of it, who really cares at the end of the day? I can throw my hands up in the air, but damn. Here's how the story ends. A lot of people die. They weren't, although they didn't kill innocent people, they were just a lot. Okay, they killed innocent people, but they also, forget whatever. The bad guys won. There, we'll go that way. And now the good guys are going to be like, oh shit, that's a Bavarian Chaos Sphere. Well, that's something to be careful of, because the bad guys are back and better than ever, so we gotta make sure we're better than ever. I gotta learn that Sailor Moon transformation, said Jace, and do it right now. Because time is running out, clearly. That Zark power is gonna be needed pretty soon. So, yeah. We're looking up to Zark to save the day. God help us. Alternate universe, but still, it's funny to think, you know, it's like, thank goodness, Zark is here to save us. Something about what I just said doesn't sound right. I don't know. Thank goodness Lucifer's here to help us. Whatever. Different universe. But, overall, very good episode, well produced, and very good job to everyone involved with it. Mostly Jason Spooky, but hey, there were other people behind the scenes helping out, I'm sure. And Zijos did a very good job with his Warlock character, so that was nice. And yeah, overall, fun little adventure, and damn, just what an ending. Excellent work, Jace. Always know you hit it out of the park when you can end a scene or something like that with just silence. That's one of those, just like, that always kind of proves the point. Just be like, and then nothing. Just to make the point more emphatic. Although sometimes it's cringe, but most of the time it works. But anyway, yeah, that's the end of the episode. So, very well done, Jace. Excellent watch. And it was, damn, just damn. But looking forward to the next episode next time. Apparently it's going to be an AJ episode, so we can follow up on that one and follow up on the heroes. So, we're looking forward to that stuff next time. But until that time, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. See all of you next time. Until then, later.